this episode, we find out who the most expensive transfer of all time is in gold. The basic premise of this video is how much gold would I have been able to buy with the transfer fees paid on the day, and I adjusted the final price for inflation, as even gold is not safe from interest rates. All the original values have been taken from news reports on the day and are in pounds sterling. Andy Carroll's £35 million move to Liverpool as a replacement for Fernando Torres stands at number 20 in the list. It's now worth £42.7 million. In at number 19 is Dimitar Berbatov, as Manchester United paid Tottenham Hotspur £30.8 million for his services. He's now worth £47.8 million in gold. At number 18 is the £37.7 million that Manchester City paid Real Madrid for the Brazilian Robinho. The transfer is worth £58.5 million today. Fernando Torres became a misfiring expense for Chelsea when he transferred for £50 million from Liverpool. The transfer is now worth £61.2 million. Ukraine striker Andrei Shevchenko was forced upon Jose Mourinho in 2006, another expensive flop to add to Abramovich's list, as he forked out £31 million. That money would be worth £70.9 million today in gold. At 15 was a regular mover. The powerful Argentine Joan Sebastian Veron came to Manchester United for £28.1 million in 2001, as Lazio, facing bankruptcy, had to get rid of their Scudetto winning stars. The transfer is now worth £76 million. A previous record holder of the most expensive transfer of all time is Ronaldo at number 14. After contract disputes with Barcelona in 1997, the two-time winner of the Ballon d'Or was snapped up by Massimo Moratti at a then record £19.5 million as he transferred to Inter Milan. The transfer is worth £78.3 million today. In at number 13, another Brazilian that moved from Milan to Madrid in the summer of 2009, as Real Madrid announced their second Galacticos project. The £57.9 million paid for the services of Kaká is now worth £97.2 million. International superstar David Beckham was another addition to the original Galacticos project, as a prima donna became too big for Manchester United. The soon-to-be bit part player was bought for just £25 million, and the transfer is now worth an amazing £97.4 million. Number 11 was a player who never lived up to expectations. The Brazilian Denilson was the original trickster, and Real Betis paid a record £21.5 million for him in 1998. A transfer now worth £99.5 million. Another regular mover in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, as Inter primo Massimo Moratti managed to pull off one of the best transfers in the history of football. Inter Milan swapped Ibrahimovic for a 20 million rated Eto'o and €50 million. Despite a relatively decent season, Ibrahimovic moved on to Milan the following year, while Samuel Eto'o revelled in the rewards of another treble. The transfer is now worth £100.3 million. At number 9 is Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand. From the great transfers of Sir Alex Ferguson, Rio is one of the best. Bought for £30 million, the defender is now worth £120 million. Number 8, and it's Ronaldo again. The Brazilian features for the second time in the list, as he transferred from Inter Milan to Real Madrid for £28.5 million. Fresh off a great World Cup win in 2002, the striker fell out with Inter manager Hector Cooper and demanded a move to Madrid. Moratti wanted €65 million for his buck-toothed Brazilian, but had to settle for £30 million and a few fringe players from Real Madrid. One of the players was Cambiasso, and he's now an Inter legend. Real Madrid are reported to still owe some money to Inter Milan, but that was resolved when Sneijder transferred to the Milan Giants in 2010. The transfer is now worth £122 million. His Portuguese namesake Cristiano Ronaldo may stand at number 1 in the all-time list, but his standing in this list is number 7. As the second purchase of the Galacticos 2.0 project, he transferred from Manchester United £80 million. He's now worth £129 million in gold. Rui Costa saw little success after his move from Fiorentina to Milan in 2001. The £30 million attacker was replaced by Kaká. The transfer is now worth £135 million. The most expensive goalkeeper, Gianluigi Buffon, keeps his place in the list, as the £32 million Parma received from Juventus translates to £140.3 million today. Hernan Crespo stands in at number 4. His £35.9 million transfer from Parma to Lazio in 2000 is now worth £161 million. At number 3, another Inter-Italian transfer, as Inter Milan needed a replacement for the injured Ronaldo. Christian Vieri came in from Lazio for £32 million in 1999. The transfer is worth £165 million today. The only way a player can transfer from Real Madrid to Barcelona is if pigs fly. Number 2 is Portuguese winger Luis Figo. He transferred from Barcelona to eternal rivals Real Madrid for £37 million. The Barcelona fans were not too happy, as pigs' heads flew. The transfer is worth £167 million today. Number 1 is no surprise, as French wizard Zinedine Zidane moved from Juventus to Madrid in 2001. Although the maestro had had his best days at Juventus, he became a legend after his winner at Hampden Park, winning Real Madrid's 9th Champions League title. The transfer will take some beating, as it's worth £207 million today. If you found this interesting, then please like and share this video with your friends and subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching.